Our main story takes place in Japan. Since ancient times, this proud nation has endured many bizarre creatures coming in and wreaking havoc all over their country. And over the weekend, it happened again, when President Trump landed in Tokyo to meet with Japan's Prime Minister. Now, President Trump wasn't just in Japan to check out their impressive tentacle porn. No, he was also there for a 4-day state visit about trade, North Korea, and military cooperation. And because of that, the Japanese bent over backwards to make Trump feel at home.
Prime Minister Abe has used this state visit to continue his charm offensive with President Trump. It seems to be working. The president delayed tariffs he planned to impose on Japan and seems optimistic the two sides can work out a trade agreement. The two leaders also played a round of golf, complete with a selfie, followed by a lunch of double cheeseburgers.
We have the best relationship that we've ever had with Japan, and we're going to keep it that way.
Yes, of course, golf and cheeseburgers. The classic Japanese cultural experience. You know what? It almost sounds like Trump's mom sent a note to the Japanese telling them exactly what he needs for a sleepover, you know? Because they had it all prepared. It was like, thanks for letting my Donnie stay over. Remember, he only eats cheeseburgers, and he's allergic to peanuts and tax returns. And sometimes he wakes up in the middle of the night to tweet. Just ignore it, and he'll go back to bed, okay? Have fun, Donnie. By the way, that whole helicopter parenting thing is very American. It's something that I discovered out here. It's like super American. Like, that shit doesn't happen in Africa when parents send their kids to another house. In Africa, it's just like, if he doesn't eat his dinner, beat him, eh? Actually, just beat him anyway. I forgot to do it earlier. So Japan was actually successful in getting President Trump to delay his tariffs, right? And they agreed on new terms. But when it came to presenting a unified front against North Korea, it looks like a double cheeseburger just wasn't enough.
President Trump says North Korea's recent missile tests are not an issue for him. The president disagreed with Japan's prime minister at a news conference in Tokyo overnight.
The president dismissed North Korea's test earlier this month of short-range missiles, some of which could be capable of hitting Japan.
It doesn't matter. All I know is that there have been no nuclear tests. There have been no ballistic missiles going out.
He directly contradicted his own national security advisor, John Bolton, and Japanese Prime Minister Shinzō Abe, who say Kim Jong-un's tests violate United Nations Security Council resolutions.
I view it differently. I view it as a man, perhaps he wants to get attention, and perhaps not. Who knows?
And perhaps not. Who knows? I feel so bad for Japan. President Trump basically just said, because North Korea's missiles can't reach the US, that's Japan's problem, not his. Yeah. Can you imagine the poor translator who had to pass the message along? He was probably like, President Trump says he does not give a shit.